We will start in next 2 minutes now, guys. Okay, good morning, guys. Let's start the show. Open your camera, please.
Hey,
Yeah, please open it all. Okay, who's gonna start today?
me姐，
Me, who? 刚看了. Oh, okay, let's go, bro. Yeah. 所以 are you going to share? 刚看 Hello? 刚看好好 Okay, so who is ready to present now? Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so who gonna present now? 刚刚ပြန် join လာပြီတင်တယ်တားရရလား Are you okay?
No, I can't.
I can't mean what?
share လို့မရဘူးဖြစ်နေတယ်ဒီ share ဘက်တာမပေါ်အဲ့လိုမောင်းနေတယ်
ကဲဟုတ်ပြီကောင်းခန့်ကနည်းနည်း fix လုပ်တော့မှတယောက်လောက်အရင် present လုပ်ပါအချိန်မရှိဘူးเนาะကျမတို့ဟော share နေပြီ Hello, going presenting now. Hello, Kangkhan. You muted now, bro. We can't hear you. Hello, muted. Hello.
hello.
Yeah, the အတိုင်းပဲ present လုပ်နေရလားတို့တွေမကြားရအောင်စပြန်စပါ
ချက်မြင်ရလားချက်
မြင်ရပြီမြင်ရပြီဟိုဟာ present လုပ်တာဟိုဟာလေ
ဟုတ်
အမထွက်နေလို့ Okay စရအောင် let's start
okay okay today I'm gonna present about Versace. Okay, those three people are the founder of Versace. The Gigani Versace, Santo Versace, and Donatella Versace. You can call her as also okay, how to call that? I forgot. Donatella Versace,
sorry
the
wait I
foundation.
think sorry your screen is going back to the like how do we call it Zoom now it is not your slides it's like moving
So I'm currently sharing the presentation.
yeah it's like moving yeah we can see it now okay carry on
Okay. The foundation, 1990, 1978 to 1997. Okay. The brand that were here with Global was born by Versace in Milan. He combined the green methodology with Medusa logo with rock and roll energy and bouquet of opulence. Gigani is created the supermodel phenomenon by putting Naomi Campbell, Candy Crawford, and Linda Evangelista on the same runway. His life was ended in 1997, leaving the empire to his sister Donatella. The modern milestone. Jennifer Lopez wore a plain green dress to the Grammys, which was so widely such that it literally inspired the creation of Google Image. Donatella reunited the original 90s as supermodel for viral runway movement. The collaboration with Dua Lipa, Lady Gaga, and Stray Kids keep the brand relevant to the Gen Z. The current new era. In the late 2025, the product group officially acquired Versace from Capri Holding for approximately 1.4 billion, bringing the brand back to the Italian ownership. After the 27 years, Donatella Versace stepped down as the creative director in March 2025 to become the chef and brand ambassador. Dario Vitale, formerly of Miu Miu, was appointed as the new creative director. His first collection was currently focusing on the mix of Versace's maximalism with Prada individual style. Those are the product: sunglasses, perfume, belts, high heel, and watch. Thanks for your attention. Hello, Jeff. Finish.
yeah finish right
Yeah, Jeff.
okay thank you you can stop this one okay question no question you can type in the chat now if you have a question okay next one get ready Kangkhan, I think maybe your side is kind of like lagging so we can see your slide very clearly it's like moving going to the like Zoom chat or Viber or something like that so we can see it very clearly and one more thing is that there is no greeting and there is no ending I mean like thank you for your blah 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 and then if you have any question I don't hear that one right guys do you hear that
So that was
mhm. So that's why we don't know that you finish or not, you know. So that is a one thing, no. So you should start with the like introductionally, who you are and what you are going to do, something like that, no. So and also there should be a like goodbye words, like saying sorry, how do we call it, ending word, no. So thank you for your blah 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 blah. So you should end with that. So and then I have a one question, that why you choose like that topic.
Because it's currently hot now, that's why.
Okay, this is a trendy one, maybe. No brand,
Yeah.
right? So this is a hot
Yeah.
brand. Okay. Okay, okay. Anyway, thank you so much, Nota. So it would be better if you can add some more knowledgeable informations about it. No, why do they start and then blah blah blah. So we can't see your slide very clearly and we can catch up all of the things that you present. But anyway, it's really good, no? Okay, thank you so much. Next one, who will be the next? ကဲဘယ်သူ present လုပ်မှာလဲဆိုပြီးတော့မကြည့်နဲ့နော်ကိုပြီးရင်ကိုတခါတည်း share လိုက်တော့ချဲတို့ချိန်မရှိဘူးရှင်တို့ဒီ volleyball ပုတ်နေရနဲ့ချိန်ကမပြီးတော့မင်းလို့ငါလို့မင်း share မလားငါ share မလားကြည့်နေရနဲ့တိုင်ပတ်နေကဲလို့တယောက်လို့တော့
May I?
Okay please.
So, can you guys see it?
It's current. Oh, I can see it now.
Yes, let me carry on.
Oh, okay. So, hello everyone. Today I'm going to present about different styles of art. But since there are like so many styles that the artists use in the industry, I chose 3 different ones for today. So, the art styles are Renaissance, Impressionism, and Surrealism. First, let's talk about Renaissance. So during the Renaissance, artists wanted their paintings to be like realistic and balanced. They wanted it to be like very flawless. They believed that art should show like beauty in the real world of the human body. So they learned science, mathematics, and anatomy to make their paintings look natural and accurate. One important technique that the artist used was linear perspective, which helped paintings look three-dimensional. And the objects in the photo are smaller than the ones in the front, just like in real life. So in this photo, Mona Lisa, the artist Leonardo da Vinci used a technique called sfumato, where colors blend smoothly together. This technique helped create soft and realistic looks in the paintings. So here are more examples of Renaissance art. And this painting, the School of Athens, everything looks well organized and balanced. The figures are placed carefully, and the buildings appeared deep and realistic. Also in this, also in this painting, the birth of Venus, we can see the beauty of the body according to the ancient Greek ideals. Now let's move on to Impressionism. Impressionist artists wanted their something different. They felt that the Renaissance art was too perfect and too controlled, so they didn't want that. They wanted their art to show like a brief moment in the emotions, like in the natural as well. So they often drew outdoors because they wanted to capture the natural light. They used short and broken brush strokes, which made their paintings look soft and realistic and slightly blurred. One interesting fact is that the Impressionist artists rarely used black. Instead, they used colors like dark blue, purple, and green to show shadows. So, for example, in this picture, which is called the water lily, it looks calm and peaceful. The water, the flowers, and the light feels gentle and soothing. So here are more examples of Impressionism art. In this picture, Baldu Molin dalla Galte looks very lively and joyful. It captures the brief moment as they wanted. Also, in this painting of the ballet class, it looks warm and warm and active to the painting. Now, lastly, let's talk about surrealism. Surrealism is like very, very different from the previous two. It's not about capturing the moment or making it lively. It is to show dreams, thoughts, and the unconscious mind of the humans. The artists wanted to show things that are impossible in real life. They believe dreams could help people understand their emotions and fears. So they often use strange combinations which may look confusing and shocking. So in this picture, which is called the persistence of memory, we can see the clocks melting in a desert. So since the clocks are like usually very hot, it is impossible in making it makes people think about reality just by looking at it. So here are more examples of surrealism. In this picture, the Son of Man, the man is covered behind the apple, which makes it seem like the man feels unrecognized and ignored. Also in this painting, the two Fridas, the artist draw two versions of herself to present her pain, identity, and emotional struggles. To conclude, art is very different. The Renaissance focused on realism, balance, and beauty, while Impressionism focused on light, color, and everyday life. Very different from the two, Surrealism explored dreams, imaginations, and the inner world. Even though there are many ways people could express their emotions, art is a really great way. So I wouldn't say that the modern art is really art because it doesn't show any emotions like a banana taped on a canvas. And what inspired me today to present this is that a lot of people are using AI for art, and I don't really think that that is art. So that's all for today. Thank you for listening. If you guys have any questions, I would love to answer.
Okay, any questions? Any questions? You can drop your question in the chat now if you don't want to ask here. Okay, to me, let me give you the like feedback now. So I think everything goes well, right? It is very perfect. Hey. Okay, so but it lasts for like 7 minutes, so it is a bit longer than 5 minutes, no? But I think it is really good. Maybe I mean you are really good at like drawing, right? Maybe painting and drawing, Pen Pen. Maybe it's your favorite, right?
Yeah, it's my favorite hobby, but I don't usually do that.
Okay. Okay, thank you for sharing. I think we got something about the art, right, guys? Do you agree? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So thank you to me, so keep it up, so I think there is no like suggestion because it is perfect, right? Now the color, the explanation, the tone, the pacing, and English, yeah, everything's well. Everything is going well. Okay, thank you to me, no? Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, then next one, who will be next?
May I?
Yes, please, let's do quick. Okay.
Yes. Wait, sorry. Okay, so wait. There's something. Oh, sorry. There's something covering my screen. Okay, there we go. So, howdy, partners. Today, I'm going to talk about the Wild West. So, The Wild West refers to a period in American history when people moved westward to settle new lands. It's often remembered for cowboys, gold mining, frontier towns, and outlaws, and it has had a huge influence on modern movies, books, TV shows, and games. So, in this presentation, I'll first explain the history of the Wild West. Then I'll talk about what it was known for, how law and order worked, and finally, its legacy and influence on pop culture, and also conclusion. So, a brief history of the Wild West explained. So, when gold was discovered in California in 1848, it caused one of the largest migrations in American history. Thousands of people from the eastern United States traveled west hoping to become rich. However, Native Americans already lived on this land, and westward expansion led to conflicts as settlers took their territory. Many settlers lived a frontier life, meaning they were mostly independent. Frontier means like you have to live independently, so you have to build your own house, farms, and towns. And when they're grouped together, they like developed into frontier towns. But law enforcement was weak, which led to higher crime rates and gun violence. And the Wild West period is generally considered to have ended around 1890, when most Western land have been settled. So you can see this map I put here so that I could give an impression of like the migration from the east to the west. So, and I would love to share a fun fact. So a fun fact is that most settlers arrived in 1849, so they're called 49ers. In the song, Oh My Darling Clementine, Clementine's father is actually like mentioned like he's a 49er. Like as you can see in these lyrics, lived a miner, a 49er, and his daughter Clementine. So moving on, we have what it is known for. What is the Wild West known for? So the Wild West is best known for cowboys and ranching, gold mining, and frontier towns. It's also remembered for outlaws and gunslingers, as well as sheriffs and lawmen who try to maintain order. The expansion of railroads also played an important role, helping connect the West to the rest of the country. Next, we have law and order. Law and order in the Wild West was often weak and inconsistent. Sheriffs and lawmen had to cover very large areas and had limited resources, which made controlling crime difficult. Because law enforcement was weak, famous outlaws like Jesse James became well known for pulling off robberies and other crimes, while lawmen like Wyatt Earp, he became well known for trying to enforce the law in frontier towns. So you can see this. This is a picture of Jesse James. He's an outlaw, and this is the picture of Wyatt Earp. He's a lawman. And next, we have legacy and pop culture. Oh, sorry. Okay, so the legacy of the Wild West continues today through popular culture because it represents ideas of freedom, danger, and adventure. These stories have been passed down through books, movies, TV shows, and modern video games. It has inspired movies such as Here, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and more recently, video games like the Red Dead Redemption series have helped modern audiences experience stories set in the Wild West. Actually, Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of my favorite games to play. Well, not to play, but to watch others play because I don't have a console. Okay, anyways. And finally, we have conclusion. So in conclusion, the Wild West was an important period in American history. Even though it ended over a century ago, its influence is still seen today in how we imagine cowboys, outlaws, and frontier life. It shaped the expansion of the United States, influenced American culture, and continues to impact entertainment and media today. So, thank you for listening, partners. If you have any questions, I would love to answer. All right, I'm done.
Okay, thank you, me.
Yes.
Okay, so your presentation lasts for like 6 minutes, not me, no? Okay, so
Oh,
we've learned some informations about the why was right. So which is we call like American frontier, refers
yeah.
to a period in the US history, mainly about 1865 to 1895. Okay. So thank you so much for
Yeah.
your sharing. And I hope that you guys also get some informations about like why was right and the color, the slide, and also like the tone, the presentation, everything goes well. So any suggestion
Good.
from you guys? Any suggestion? No, I think everything goes well, right? Yeah, agree. Any suggestion that you want her to improve? Yeah, the tone is very clear, no? And you know, English is kind of good, okay? But only thing is like which is not within the limit. Only just 1 minute exceed not me, but it doesn't matter. No, okay. Thank you so much for your sharing, not
Okay.
me. Okay.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Michelle.
yeah. Okay, thank you. Next one, who will be next? Next. Let's do quick now. We don't have much time. It's already 9:30. Hello. Okay, let's go, Ben.
Okay.
And next one will be Himan. Himan, you will go next. Okay, Ben, Himan. No? Okay. Teacher ပြောထားပြီ prepare လုပ်ထားပါ Himan ပြီးရင်ညံဟင်းဦးနော်3ယောက် prepare လုပ်ထားမယ်
Can you wait for a while? Like it's loading. It takes a while. Hello guys, my name is Ben. Today I'm going to do a presentation about One Direction. One Direction is an English band which was very popular in the late 2015. So let's get started. These are the pictures of One Direction. More about One Direction. One Direction is known as 1D, an English pop band which was formed in 2010. The members in 1D are Neil, Liam, Harry, Zayn, and Lewis. They're famous for their amazing voices, pop songs like What Makes You Beautiful, Best Song Ever. One Direction was formed in 2010 during the UK TV show called The X Factor. Neil, Liam, Harry, Zayn, and Lewis were competing each other as solo singers for their show. Sadly, they failed as comedy solo as solo, so a judge called Simon suggested them to put them as a group, and that's how our One Direction was formed. The very first one was "What Makes You Beautiful," which one is my favorite, and it went viral in around late summer 2011. Their most famous songs are What Makes You Beautiful, Best Song Ever, Story of My Life, Drag Me Down, Night Changes, Still My Go, Live While We Are Young, Little Things. Now let me introduce the members. First member, Harry Styles. Harry was often a lead vocalist, especially on Curse. His voice is a warm, raspy tenor, which worked well for big pop hooks like What Makes You Beautiful, slower songs like Little Things and If I Could Fly. He usually sang some of the openings or closing lines, which help set the mood. Almost every fan goes of the One Direction sings for Harry because, yeah. Another one, Lewis Tomlinson. Lewis Tomlinson is mostly involved in songwriting, but won't like when they get older, he pushed the band to write their own music or own lyrics as they get older. He also sang for verse and harmonies. His voice wasn't used as much as for big high notes like saying, but it added texture and emotion. Another one, Liam Payne. Liam is known for singing the opening lines and steady lead parts. He has a strong control voice with good range, and he also sing the harmonies thing. He was main powerhouse vocalist along Harry's style. Sadly, Liam Payne has passed away in October 24 because he fell from the balcony. I think he was using drugs in here. Another one, Neil Holland. Neil was a guitar vocalist in 1D, the main guitarist, and he also helped to sing the harmonies and melodies since his voice is soft and warm. He wasn't the main singer like Harry and Harry and Liam, but he kept the group in balance. Another one, Zayn Malik. Zayn sang high notes, falsetto, and emotional parts. Zayn Malik's role in One Direction was primarily as a vocalist with a few distant friends. He had a smoother style to the band. Suddenly, Zayn left the band in 2015 because of stress and anxiety. One day One Direction broke up. One Direction broke up in 2016 after Zayn left. They have been working with each other for 5 years straight, so they needed a break. The reason why I like One Direction. One Direction includes nostalgia songs like What Makes You Beautiful and One Thing. These songs remind me of 2025, 2015, and my favorite songs for Wendy are What Makes You Beautiful, One Thing, Kiss You, Live While We Are Young, Still My Goal, Strong, and Night Changes. Thank you guys for your attention. You can ask me anything if you don't know.
Okay, thank you. You can stop sharing that.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, bro, I think yesterday you give a feedback to someone else saying that you shouldn't write the tests on the slide, blah 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 blah, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then why you do it like this? Hmm? Koi? You just wrote down everything on the slide. That is your actually feedback, right, to others.
You mean on the text or like
The test on the slides, right? You just read it out all the statement that you written down, right?
Yeah.
Ben? Why, bro? Why? သူများကကြတော့သူခက်တီတီနဲ့မနေ့က feedback ပေးရနော် test တွေများနေရတို့ဘာဖြစ်တယ်တို့ညာဖြစ်တယ်တို့နော်ဟာဒီနေ့ဘလို့ဖြစ်တာတော့ကိုကြီးအဲ့တိုင်းလောက်လာရဟော
Yeah, but text are like it's not that much, right?
Oh, it's not that much there. Oh my goodness. Okay then. Actually, you shouldn't write like a full statement. You should write it in a like gist. Then you just explain it in your own way. So it is kind of like presentation. But anyway, everything goes well. Your presentation lasts for like 4 minutes. You know, the tone and the pacing, everything is really good. But one thing I want to suggest is that, yeah, I know that maybe this is your favorite band, right? So, I think everybody already know about it, if I'm not mistaken, because you guys are like Gen Z, right? So you just born with like maybe Taylor Swift or maybe how do we call it? Blah blah blah. These kind of singers, right? So we no wonders. I mean, if you could present like Melissa, like Pen Pen, if you could present those kind of like topic, it would be very knowledgeable and we can get some information about it เนาะဒီကျတို့နဲ့ family မဖြစ်တဲ့မသိသေးတဲ့အကြောင်းအရာတွေကိုpresent လုပ်တာကကျတို့ပိုပြီးမှအကျိုးရှိရပေါ့เนาะနားထောင်တာအကျိုးရှိရဟုတ်လားအဲ့တော့အခုဆိုရင်အချိန်ပေးလိုက်တယ် One Direction အကြောင်းက just Google လုပ်လိုက်ရင်သိရနိုင်တဲ့ဟာမျိုးတွေကွာ it's very easy to find right ခုနလိုမျိုးခုနလို Why West တို့ Now, Pambanu High solution, you need to research more about it, right? Now, you also the prisoner also need to spend time for research, and also when they present, they need to prepare very well, something like that. No, အဲ့တော့ဒီလိုဟာမျိုးလေးတွေနဲ့ရှာခုန research လဲအဲ့လိုပဲအဲ့ကိုထွက်သွားပြီထင်တယ်နော်research တို့ဘာလို့ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လဲတေချာသူ့ရဲ့ background ဥစ္စာကိုတေချာလေးပုံလေးနဲ့ picture လေးနဲ့အစင်စစ်ဖြစ်ပေါ်လာပုံလေးရှင်းပြနိုင်တော့ပိုကောင်းတယ်နော် okay anyway thank you so much တာနော် so everything goes well okay Ben thank you next one hey man are you ready yeah let's go
So, have you guys ever stayed out the window for no reason or while doing something and feel guilty? Yeah, that's actually you were doing something useful and finding comfort zone. Hi everyone, I'm Hey, and today I'm gonna defend daydreaming isn't daydreaming and show you why it's not a waste of time and it's not scientifically proven to help your brain. So, oh, it's not me. So, what is daydreaming? It is basically letting your mind wander from the text in front of you. And studies shows humans spend about 30 to 50% of waking hours of their day daydreaming. And the best part is daydreaming can help you imagine new ideas, experiences, or goals that push you slightly into your comfort zone. Essentially, your brain is quietly working while you appear to be doing nothing. Think of it as like your brain rehearsing for things you haven't tried yet. Like, here too. Okay. First, daydreaming boosts creativity. Great mind like Einstein or Steve Jobs, like they credited daydreaming for their big ideas. Studies show that people who let their minds wander can connect ideas in new ways, improving creative problem solving. Even imagine yourself as a supermodel or exploring new ideas in your head helps your brain practice. Not real, but kind of fun. Okay, will be fun. The second one is daydreaming also helps with problem solving. When your mind wanders, your brain makes connections behind the scenes. Ever had a solution popped into your mind while walking, showering, or just staring at the ceiling? That's your brain stretching inside the patterns of your comfort zone. Oh shit. And scientifically, it can reduce stress and improve mood by letting your brain process emotion. Even if you're in a bad mood like this, like her, way, like her.
ခန္ဓာကိုယ်ကြလေတိတ်တိတ်လေးဖြစ်ပြီးတော့ပျောက်သွားခြင်းမဘလို့ပြေးထွက်ရမလဲမသိဘူး
So yes, free therapy with zero wasting time. So let's recap. Scientifically, daydreaming helps with creativity, problem solving, stress relief, and even imaging stepping into your comfort zone. Next time, if someone tells you to stop staring at the space, just tell them I'm training my brain and just feeling comfort zone and working my next super big ideas. Okay. And wait, where's the class? Oh. So this is the end of the presentation, and thanks a bunch for your attention and your patience. If I did any mistake, I'm so sorry about it. And any question, everyone? And no question, please. No question, right?
First, you should stop sharing the me. Then they will think about it. Okay, thank you. So any questions to like Himan? If you have a further question, you can drop it in the chat, please. Okay, so any feedback to Himan? Any feedback? Okay, teacher ပဲပေးလိုက်နော်အေးပြောချင်တာကျမသိရရှင်းလို့ကြောင်း okay okay to me I think guys do you agree that it is perfect yeah is it okay right I mean like a 5 minute right so we only get the 5 minute and the presentation how do we call it the topic and the minute is a kind of matching right huh Cindy hold on is it okay, right? Huh? Okay, the best part that I like is your recap session, no? So I think nobody did that one before, right? So we just presented everything. There will be a like outline, introduction, and maybe they just explain about the topic, and then there will be a conclusion. But in the conclusion, we don't recap everything just like you so you just recap it in a short way so I really like that part and your presentation lasts for like 6 minutes so I think it's kind of okay but for like the toe I think it's a bit slower that is why it takes like 6 minutes so maybe later you should use like how do we call it not too fast not too slow in the middle so you should use like normal pacing so that we all can get the attention more so you are trying to be like your pronunciation is really good your English is really good but the tone is kind of like not the tone I mean pacing is kind of slow so sometimes it makes us bored while listening to you right guys do you agree thatနော်ကျမကပဲအများစိတ်ညံတက်တဲ့လူလားမသိဒီချက်က Viber မှာဆိုရင်ပဲဖြစ်ဖြစ် Messenger မှာဆိုရင်ဖြစ်ဖြစ်တငယ်ချင်းတွေကကျမကို voice message ပို့ရင်ကျမကတူးလောက်ထားတာနော်ရှင်တို့သိရမလားအမြန်တူးလေ1.5 or 2လောက်ထားတာ အဲ့တော့ဒီချက်ပြီးရင်အစာရိုက်ရတာတိတ်စိတ်မရှိဘူး mostly ကတငယ်ချင်းနဲ့ဆိုရင် voice message ပဲဒီချက်တို့ကပို့တတ်တာဟုတ်တယ်နော်အဲ့တော့ရှင်တို့အခုပြောတဲ့ဟာမှာဆိုဟေမန်ဟာဆိုကျမစိတ်သိမ့်မရှိတော့ဘူးသိရမလားဟာဘာလို့မမြန်မပြောတာလဲပေါ့အဲ့လိုတော့နည်းနည်းလေး a little လေးဖြစ်တင်ပါ යි နော်ပုတ်တိုက်မှုလေးနည်းနည်းဖြစ်ပွားတယ်လို့ပါတော့ရှင်နေမှာပြောတာ now anyway I really like it နော် okay thank you so much နော်သူနော် okay so next one ဟန်ငိမ့် okay ဟန်ငိမ့်ဒီနေ့ပြီးသွားတဲ့ကလေး resign လုပ်ပေးပါအောင်ဒီချက်ကိုဒီနေ့ present လုပ်လို့ပြီးသွားတဲ့ကလေး resign လုပ်ပါခက်ခက်လုပ်ရအောင်ဟေးအခု present လုပ်ထားပြီးသားကလေးမနေ့ကလည်းလုပ်ထားပြီးရင် resign လုပ်ပေးပါဒီမှာတက်ထားလို့မနေ့ကဒီနေ့ပြီးသွားတဲ့ကလေးပေါ့ okay ပြီးသွားပြီဆိုတဲ့ကလေး resign လုပ်ပါ Zuzu finish right resign နော် okay so only 1 2 3 4 okay so ဟန်ရင်ညံဟင်းဦး sorry ညံဟင်းဦး let's start sorry and ညံဟင်းဦး later Alice is it okay to me
Yes, teacher, yes.
okay Alice and then Nitik can you
Yes,
Alice
teacher.
Nitik no? Okay let's start okay please
Yeah, can you guys can see the screen?
Yeah, it's still loading down. We need to wait for like a minute, I guess. Yeah, we got it. Okay, let's go.
So yes, yeah. Today's presentation is about survival open world game Minecraft. Yeah. So Minecraft is a sandbox video game developed by Mugen Studio, which was created with Node in the Java programming language. So these are like a few biomes where we can find in the game. So the first one is a forest biome, and the second one is savanna, and the third one is a desert biome. I think that is the worst biome I can find, and the fourth one is a cherry blossom biome, and another one is ocean biome, and next swamp biomes, and the latest biome is jungle biomes. I think there's a many biomes in the Minecraft, so yeah, there is the few that I can find from Google. And I think these are the caves in the game. So the first one is the Dripstone cave. I think it is come from the average version of 1.21. And the second one is the Lush cave. I think there's many berries and a new mob called Axolotl. And the third one is a Deep Dark cave. I think that is the well one in the Minecraft because it has a ancient city structure and a villain called Warden. And the next biomes are from Nether. So the first one is the Nether Waste. I think that is the best biome to like spawn in the Nether because it has a greater chance to find Nether Fortress in the game. And the second is Crimson Forest because I think that is the worst because there's many piglins and pig, I mean, which can kill us. And the third one is a Wapit Forest. I think that is also a great biome because it can spawn Enderman, which drop the resources to like get to the end. And the next one is the Sosan Valley. I think yeah, that is the worst biome I have ever seen because the block in that biome can make us slow, with and also spawn skeleton, which can shoot us. So I think, yeah, that is the worst. And the last one is Buzzer Twitter. I think that is not that worse than other. Yeah, I don't know really much about it. Yeah. So to the next slide. He's like lots of structure from Minecraft. Uh, if you guys can read it by yourself, like, can I take a few minutes? So can you guys read it by yourself?
Hey man, don't you drop the
So
some message, Mike? Bro, you give us homework, huh? Hey man, don't you drop
No,
it?
So let's move to the next slide. So these are the camera view in the game. So the first one is first person views, which views we play the most in the game, and the second one is a third person view. I think we use it to find more structured like to find structure when you travel, like to get more views. And I think the last one is third person rear view. So it is for like to take a screenshot of my like our adventure or when we play with friends. Yeah. So these are a few examples of them. So the game has five game move. So the first one is a survivor move. It start with like none resources. We have to find by ourselves, and we can get kill. We spawn with I think nine or seven heart. And the second one is a creative mode. We don't have any heart in this mode. We can like fly around and build whatever we want. And that one is a hardcore mode. I think that is the hard one in the game. So because we can't like respawn when we get like when we die for the first time, and the next one is the adventure mode. So I think this is the worst mode I have ever seen because we can't even do anything like place any block, and like we just need to go around and search for like any chest. And the last one is the suspector mode. Yeah. I don't think it is also a great mode, but when we die, like in the hardcore, we have to like be in that mode because to find like we can like pass through the block. Yeah. So these are a few tips to win the game. So the first one is everything starts from punching the tree, like to gather wood, and we have to craft item like wooden pickaxe and axe, and then we have to mine stone ores to improve more and more armor and tool, and then we have to find the nether portal to go to the nether. And when we like spawn in the nether, we have to find the nether fortress first, because we have to kill the blazes and enderman to get like the resources, like ender pearl, like which is needed to go to the end, and then we have to come back to the overworld again. And we have to like search the stronghold by using the ender eye to kill the dragon. So I think the Minecraft showed the like introduction part when we kill the ender dragon. Yeah, I think. So these are my favorite top three Minecraft YouTuber. So the first one is Myanmar Crafter, which who is like well known in Myanmar. I think he started being famous between 2020 and 2022. Right now, he didn't put too much video. So yeah, the second one is a smallish being. I think I like him because he's a great builder, and I think he also a great SMB player in my opinion. And the last one is a Gross. I know he's very entertaining YouTuber. I think the way is like bullying the villager in the game. And there is like a pictures of my friends and I playing the games together. Yeah. So that's all. Thank you for paying attention to my presentation. Uh, so is there any question to ask me? Yeah.
Yo, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you can.
in which update did deep biome was created?
I think through
Maybe like
I don't really know
1.18,
when.
right?
No, shut up. I
Yeah.
didn't ask you.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't play like I started playing between 1.21 and 1.20. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm. And like for the members, you should have add like Wombu and some parrot.
yeah. I see. Okay. So that's all.
Can I give you feedback?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was goaded. But one thing is that you give us assignment like Ellie, so yeah, to just
So I think it will be boring to like read to hear my reading, I think. So I just give you guys a homework.
Hi, I have a one question too. How many hours do you spend on playing that game?
Like maybe not in a Harvard chair. I like around 3 days in a week.
Or
So
3 days?
yeah.
How many hours per day?
I think around maybe it take 4 hours in a day.
Oh, don't you feel like dizzy? Because whenever I watch that kind of things, I feel like dizzy, right?
Uh
actually not
but no
because
share. It like when we play the game, it takes we don't even know that it takes too long. Like we just get into the game, like in the flow state. So
Whenever I try to play the Counter Strike, and then this one, I feel like dizzy. I don't know why. I can play like not longer than like 10 minutes. What
I
about
uh,
you?
also
that's it.
cannot play Minecraft because it makes me very dizzy.
No,
Yeah,
it's literally the simplest simplest game in this world.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
for you guys, but not for us. For me, I think I don't like those kind of game. But in my phone, I normally play, like farm games. Like kind of like a farm Billy. I own the many houses and a farm, and then I have got a lot of factories, and I make money from it. So that's my favorite one. And sometimes I like to play that like hidden game. We can find some mystery. We just watch the story, and then we become the investigator, and then we find out that some things, some how do we call it, some evidence for the murder case or something. So I really like those kind of gay, but not Minecraft and this one. I mean, Counter Strike. No, it's make me so dizzy. I don't really like it. Okay, so anyway, how many of you guys like to play? All of the guys in this room?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. That's why I told you you guys are like Gen Z, or maybe you guys from the now another universe, no? Anyway, okay. So thank you, Nyehu. I think this is a like a popular topic for your among your Gen Z, right? So that is why you just choose that topic, right? You know that if you present that one, you can draw their attention, maybe. That's why you choose it, right? So the best choice, no? Even though we don't get any, how do we call it, knowledgeable things about it, but maybe it might be okay for like gamers, right? Maybe especially for the mind players, no? How do we call it, Minecraft player. Okay, anyway. And I think you took like 8 minutes. No, you took like long time to present this one. So maybe next time try to make it a bit shorter. Not 5 minutes or a 5 minute report. No, try to manage your time. No, okay, that's it. So everything goes well. And then I would suggest you that next time please come up with the like not trendy topic but with the knowledgeable one. Okay, thank you so much now. Because in this room there will be a like different audience. For me, Teacher Mary, myself, I don't like the Minecraft. I'm not the fan of like gamer, right? I'm not the fan of gay. And then maybe the other student they don't like the Minecraft or something else. So maybe you could find the topic which is relevant to all of the audience. Okay. So anyway, thank you, Da. Okay, so next one, who will be the next? I think
Me.
Alice. Yeah, okay, let's
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Alice ပြီး native ပြောထားရနော်ဟုတ်လား Alice native ပြီးရကလေး recent လုပ်ထားပြီနော်ဒီချက်ဘယ်သူတွေပြီးလဲသိရအောင်လို့နော်
Okay, so can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Okay. Did you guys know that the Meiyangji temple was built by a notorious king? Or did anybody know the dark side of it? Today I'll be presenting about King Naruto, known as Galajamin and also Azadata of Burma. Let's pay attention and get started. Okay, let's talk about King Naruto. King Naruto, also known as Naruto of Bagan, was one of the most feared and famous rulers of the Bagan dynasty. He ruled from 1167 to 1171 CE, and his reign is remembered for extreme violence, cruelty, and political instability for killing his father and brother for the throne. To atone for the sins, he built the largest of all the Bagan temples, the Damayanji. Today, I'll be presenting this presentation into 4 parts. First one, early life of Naruto, and then assassin, and the third one, building the Meiji temple, and finally, the assassination of Naruto. Okay, let's talk about his early life. Naruto was the second son of the king Alam Situ and Queen Yadanabo. He had got a brother named Mishin Saw, who was crowned prince and heir apparent. He had a queen called Batakia Queen, who was a princess from a tributary kingdom in Bengal. She was known for his beauty and intelligence. Let's talk about the bloody path to the throne. Naruto's rise to power was bloody from the very beginning. In 1167, his father, King Alausitu, fell seriously ill and Naradu ordered him to move from the palace to the Sri Guji temple. When the king awoke and realized what had happened, he became furious. Naradu then entered the room and smothered his own father with a blanket, killing him. However, Naradu still faced a threat from his elder brother, Minshinsaw, the rightful heir to the throne. When the Minshinsaw arrived with an army, Naradu pretended loyalty and personality conducted his brother's coronation ceremony. Shortly after, while eating his first meal as king, Minshinsaw was poisoned and died. Because of these crimes, Naradu was deeply unpopular. His reign was marked by fear and cruelty, and he ruled with rage and pride. He even murdered one of his own queens, a princess from the kingdom of Patakia, strangling her with the bare hands in a fit of anger. This act will later lead to his own death. And the fun fact, according to the chronicles, Naradu grew angry because Patakia princess disliked his lack of hygiene, especially not using water after the toilet. So let's talk about Damayanti Temple. Burdened by guilt and fearing bad karma, Naradu began constructing the Damayanti Temple. This massive structure is the largest temple in Bagan and famous for its incredible, precise brickwork. According to legend, workers were executed or had their hands chopped off if the bricks were not perfectly fitted. The temple was never completed, and many of its corridors were later bricked up, possibly by resentful workers or to trap the king's spirit. Let's talk about his assassination. So the chief of Patakia, angered by the Naradu's action, and sent a group of 8 assassins in 1171. The 8 managed to gain an audience with the king while hiding their swords underneath their robes, and they quickly slew the king. When the palace guards rushed in, they all committed suicide. And then Naradu earned the nickname Kalajame, meaning get killed by Indians. He built the massive and finished the Damayanti temple in atonement, but was assassinated by mercenaries. So, the last chapter of him. His reign marked a period of deep unpopularity and domestic unrest with the Bagan Empire. He left behind the finest brick wall in Southeast Asian history, and despite his tyranny. Lastly, I would like to give you a book called Naradu, written by Kishinyo, because it's all about curses that he left behind and with the Bagan history. And in this book, the writer wrote about the different ways of love, curses that run parallel to love, roles that hold as captive for generations, and the history of Bagans. I really recommend this book who love the history of Bagan or who interested in the king of Burma and maybe the history of Burma and the curses. Thank you so much for paying attention to me. If you have any question, you can ask me here or in the chat. It's okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, then thank you to me. Stop sharing, please. Okay, any questions, guys? You please feel free to drop in chat now. Okay, if you have a question. Okay, any question? No. Mai, I think everything goes well now. So which is within like time limitation. So I really like it. Actually, instead of listening to the like Western history, I mostly enjoyable listening to like Myanmar, history. So I really like this topic. It's my personal note. So I don't know about you guys. No, so yeah, I really like it. And any suggestion, guys? Any suggestion for further improvement? Any? I think
Yeah,
everything's good, all right.
yeah, I'd like to apologize something because I couldn't find any photos about King Naruto and I just only found two. I don't know why. There's no information, there's no images about him.
Yeah, I think you cannot find a photo, but at least you can find only maybe paintings, no? So,
But no paintings.
oh, no painting at all. And then let me
Yeah.
ask one question that on your slide number 2, you wrote it like separation. Is it, you mean like separation, SEPA or SAPARE? Well, what does it mean, separation? Is it any other meaning? Is it, or is it spelled
Maybe
wrong?
I misspelled.
Oh, yeah. Okay, separation is like SEPE, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got it. So thank you so much, now, Alice, now for your presentation. So next one, Nathan, right? Nathan after Tongwadi said, no? The Alice, raise your hand, please, no? Tongwadi, there is someone who recommend you, who recommend me to choose
I
you.
know.
Yeah, you know it, right? Okay. Why he choose you? Ah, okay. Anyway.
Okay, so
Okay, don't worry. Later, Kenny, no? Kenny, get prepared, no? Okay. Okay, let's
okay,
go. Mm.
okay, so I'll be presenting how Earth survives the sun's daily energy. The sun gives us heat and light, but it's actually very violent. It constantly releases massive amounts of energy into space. So today I'll be explaining what the sun throws at Earth and why Earth isn't destroyed by it. Plus, real life examples. The sun doesn't just shine, it releases powerful bursts of energy called solar flares. It sometimes ejects massive clouds of charged particles called coronal mass ejections, or CMEs. These can travel through space at millions of kilometers per hour. If Earth had no protection, this energy could damage life and technology. When this energy reaches Earth, it can cause something called geomagnetic storms. These storms can disrupt satellites, GPS, power grid, and radio signals. So it is quite dangerous, but Earth has its own natural protection. Earth has a magnetic field created by its molten iron core. The magnetic field forms a protected layer called the magnetosphere. It acts as a shield, deflecting most of Sun's charged particles, pushing them away from Earth. Without this, Earth will slowly lose its atmosphere, like Mars. The atmosphere is the second line of defense. It absorbs harmful radiation. It also blocks ultraviolet rays and X-rays. Only safe level of sunlight can reach the surface, which is why life can still exist. The northern and southern lights are proofs that this system works. Some charged particles enter near the enter near the pole and collide with gas in the atmosphere, creating colorful lights. So basically, auroras are
the sun hitting the Earth's shield. So in conclusion, even though the sun constantly releases dangerous energy, the Earth survives because of its magnetosphere and atmosphere. Without this, life on Earth would not exist. So that's why Earth is unique in our solar system. So this will be the end of my presentation. And thank you for listening. You can ask any question.
Okay, thank you, Koi. So, how do we call it? Any questions, guy? Koi, I think you need to improve your pacing now, Koi.
Yeah,
You
teacher.
just yeah. So it's kind of like slow. Maybe you just use like the normal tone or that, no? But everything's go well. If you can add some more info, it would be better. But I think that's okay because it is only 5 minutes. So yeah. Okay, thank you, no, Dano. Okay, then next one. Woody.
Yes, teacher. My laptop keeps lagging, so I asked Susu to help me share my slides.
Who? Sorry.
Uh,
Duro.
Susu.
Zuzu will share. Okay, let's do it. Koई need the raise hand nota.
All right. Um, Today I'm going to talk about why misunderstandings happen in communications and why they're so common in everyday life. Since we're learning from online, I think it's even more important to understand this. Next slide, please. Communication is how we share our ideas, feelings, and information with other people. Even though we communicate every day, misunderstandings still happen very often. This is because communication is not just about speaking words, but also about how messages are sent and understood. Next slide. Some words have more than one meaning, which can easily cause confusion. Like slang and informal language can also be misunderstood, especially by people from different backgrounds or age groups. For example, the word fine can mean someone is okay, or it can mean they're actually upset. This shows that words don't always mean the same thing to everyone. Next slide, please. Tone of voice and body language. How something is said can completely change its meaning. Tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language help us understand what someone really means. For example, saying okay calmly sounds polite, but saying it angrily sounds rude. When these cues are missing, such as in text messages, misunderstandings happen more easily. Yeah. Next slide, please. A misunderstanding also happen in culture and personal difference. I can really relate to this because when I first came here, language and culture difference caused misunderstandings a lot. Some Malaysian people around my age try to talk to me, but because of the translation issues and our different culture backgrounds, messages were sometimes misunderstood. And let's just say our conversation didn't last long, and this experience helped me realize how culture and background can strongly affect communication.
Let's and digital communication such as texting and social media remove tones of voice and body language. Short messages can sound rude or cold even when that is not the intention. Although emojis can help show our emotions, but they can also be misunderstood by different people. Next, please. And conclusion and how do we reduce misunderstandings? We can reduce misunderstandings by speaking clearly and listening carefully, asking questions and checking for understandings can also help. Being patient and respectful of different makes communication more effective. In conclusions, misunderstandings happen because of language, tone, culture difference, and digital communication. By understanding these causes, we can communicate better in our everyday life. And thank you for listening. I know my slides are quite simple, but I will try to improve them next time. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Mai. Okay, then next one. I think it's okay, not Mina. It is great. Not the topic and the tone and the stuff. Everything is okay, now Mai. Okay, thank you, Ba. Then next one.
I think it's me.
Yes, correct. I think Kenny will be the last person for today. For those who still, who haven't presented, you better take video and send it to me by Viber. No, Arvin, Jason, Hazel, and Steve, take a video. You need to, when you present it, you just need to record you and your slides. Can you do that? Note that the whole teacher or screen record you really, right? ဟုတ်လားယူလို့ရတဲ့ဟုတ်အတန်ပါတယ်ဟုတ်နည်းနည်း check လုပ်
Okay.
ပါ yeah then send it to me not later than tonight got it Arvin Jason Hazel and Steve so that you will get the marks for the exam no okay Kenny let's start ဒီနေ့မလာတဲ့ကလေးတွေ excuse လုပ်ထားတဲ့လူတွေကတော့မပေးတော့ဘူးပေါ့နော်အမှတ်မပေးတော့
So, hello, can you hear me?
yes
So, good morning, everyone. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Nintendo consoles. So, before I talk about Nintendo consoles, I would like to introduce you to the company Nintendo. So, Nintendo is a Japanese company that started in 1889. At first, Nintendo did not make video games. It made playing cards. Over time, the company tried many different ideas before entering the video game industry. So, Nintendo became very popular because of its famous characters. This include Mario, Luigi, and Pokemon. These characters are known all around the world and loved by both children and adults. And so Nintendo is different from other game companies because it does not focus only on strong graphics or powerful hardware. Instead, Nintendo focuses on fun and creativity. Nintendo wants games to be easy to play and enjoyable for everyone. And Nintendo also like to try new ideas. Sometimes these ideas are very successful, but sometimes they are not. And some Nintendo products sell very well, while others sell poorly. So today, Nintendo is one of the most important and respected companies in the game world. So now I'm gonna be talking about the consoles. Yeah. So the first, in 1983, Nintendo released the Nintendo Entertainment System, also known as the NES. This console was very important because it helped save the video game industry after a major crash. It also made Nintendo famous around the world, and then popular games like Super Mario Bros. And The Legend of Zelda were introduced during this time. So next, in 1990, Nintendo released the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, or SNES. This console had better graphics and sound than the NES. Games became more colorful, detailed, and exciting, which made players enjoy gaming even more, and it sold about 49 million units worldwide. And next, in 1996, Nintendo launched the Nintendo 64. This console was a big step forward because it introduced 3D gaming and an analog stick, which changed how people play the games. And it sold about 33 million units worldwide. After that, Nintendo released the GameCube in 2001. It was small but powerful. It was not popular as other consoles at the time because of strong competition like PS2 and Xbox. And in 2006, Nintendo surprised everyone with the Wii. Instead of focusing on graphics, it used motion controllers, allowing players to move their body while playing. This made gaming popular with families, older people, and casual players. And so it sold about 102 million units worldwide. Then came the Wii U in 2012. It had a controller with a screen, but many people found it confusing. Because of this, it only sold about 14 million units worldwide. In 2017, Nintendo released the Nintendo Switch. It is a hybrid console, meaning it can be used as both a handheld or as a home console. The Switch became very popular and is still successful today. So it sold about 154 million unit worldwide. So the latest console, the Switch 2, it was released in 2025 and it sold over 10 million units worldwide after a few months. So that's all, and thank you all for listening, and also Merry Christmas.
Okay, thank you, bro. Okay, so I think this time you guys need to provide the feedback. Now he will be the last one, right? So anyone, any question first? Question, please.
Do you have a Nintendo?
No, I just like them because the console's really good.
Oh.
They saved the industry. So yeah, gaming industry. Yeah, after the major crash in 1980, I guess I don't remember.
Okay. Questions. No questions. Okay. Feedback, please. Feedback. Who would like to provide him feedback? ကဲလောက်ပါအောင်တယောက်လောက်ကျွန်မမပေးတော့ရှင်းတို့ပေးလိုက်တော့ရှင်းတို့ပေးပြီးစက်သိမ်းမယ်ကဲလောက်တယောက်လောက် anyone
Oh.
hello give me can you guys provide him feedback ကဲလောက်ပါတယောက်လောက်ပေးပါ okay I will ask Nithit to provide him feedback Jason and Nithit okay let's go hello Nithit Jason and Steve ယောက်ျားလေးဒီတစ်ခေါက် feedback ပေးပါတကယ်ချင်းချင်း
Okay, so I'm gonna give in the feedback. So the topic was really interesting and the choice of words were amazing. But I just felt that it's kind of plain, to be honest. Yeah, that's it.
Plain. You literally have 54 slides in your.
Okay, Penny, thank you so much for your sharing, no, Dano. Okay, you did well. And guys, okay, I think that is all for today, right? So Arvin, Jason, Steve, Hazel, don't forget to send me a presentation slide tonight, not later than 9 p.m. Yangon time. Sorry, Myanmar time, 9 p.m. Okay, got it. ကျမကို9နာရီမတိုင်ခင်မှာ Steve ရေကြားလားနောက်မှချက်တင်ထိုင်
Yeah.
9နာရီမတိုင်ခင်မှာvideo clip ပို့ပါပို့ရဆိုရင်ကျမရှင်တို့အမှတ်ပေးဖို့ counter လုပ်ပါတယ်အခုဒီနေ့ present လုပ်ထားတဲ့ကလေးတွေမနေ့က present လုပ်ထားတဲ့ကလေးတွေအားလုံးချက် count လုပ်ပြီးရမလာတဲ့ကလေးကတော့ Aven sorry ဟိုဟာ also တယောက်ပဲရှိနေတယ် presentation မလုပ်တာပေါ့လေเนาะအဲ့တော့ဒီချက် check တေချာပြန်လုပ်ပါမယ်မလုပ်ရသေးတဲ့ကလေးတွေရှိရင်တော့ဒီချက်ရဲ့ list ထဲမှာမပါတဲ့ကလေးတွေကတော့အမှတ်မရဘူးပေါ့နော် midterm မှာအဲ့ဒါလေးတစ်ခု remind လုပ်ချင်တယ်နောက်တစ်ခုအခါကျတော့ you know holidays မှာ teacher ပေးထားတဲ့ yeah holiday teacher reduce Steve Ma for not doing presentation today oh not really he will send me tonight right yeah Steve right you will send me
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, it took long for me because it had 54 slides.
Oh my goodness, 54.
Yeah, you gotta reduce marks.
Yeah. No. Steve, I think you better make it shorter, no? Did you
No. It's for transitions.
Okay. Anyway, I will check it later. Okay, so guys, during your holiday, please try to revise all of your units. Now that we have learned in class. Now, ara gaum khane ban sare te cha lok tha me midterm ga January end of January ma midterm shi ba me. Ara di chen chapter 10 thi pi tha if I'm not mistaken. Now, ara maybe 11, 12, 13, 14 ကိုပြီးဖို့အတွက်ကျွန်မစူးစမ်းပါမယ်။ကျောင်းဖွင့်ပြီဆိုရင် Now at least 14 ထိပြီးဖို့အတွက်စူးစမ်းပါမယ် as usual ပေါ့နော်အရင်တော့ကလုပ်တယ်လို့ပဲ Now 1 to 14 ထိဒီချက်ဆောင်ပွဲမှာထည့်စစ်ပါမယ်ပြီးကြံမဲ့လေးခဲနဲ့နောက်ပိုင်းဆိုရင်တော့ chat point စသွားပါမယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့ chat point ပြီးရချက်ပြောသလိုပဲ chat point စပြီးဟေ့ဆိုရင်တော့ design လုပ်ပေါ့နော်ကို ESL ယူမလား EFL ယူနိုင်လားဘယ်မေဂျာယူမှာလဲဘယ်ကျောင်းတက်မှာလဲဥမာပိုလီတို့ဘာလို့တက်မယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့ EFL က mass လို့ကြားတယ်เนาะအဲ့လိုမျိုးလေးတော့ရှိရပါပေါ့လေ so it depends on you you have to discuss with your parents เนาะ
Teacher.
Yeah.
Is EFL hard?
It depends on you da if you like thinking if you like writing I recommend you to take like EFL if you don't like writing if you don't have any confidence in writing or thinking yeah just give up honestly no အဲ့တော့ကိုအဲ့ literature နဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့ဘိုင်းတွေကောင်းတယ်လို့ထင်ရင်တော့EFL ယူပေါ့နော်ဒါပေမဲ့ဟိုအမှန်တိုင်းပြောရင်ရှင်တို့လုံနိုင်ပါလေနော်ရှင်တို့ကဆရာကြီးတွေပဲဟာနော်ဆရာကြီးတွေဆရာမကြီးတွေဆိုတော့လုံနိုင်ပါတယ်နော်လုံကြည့်ပေါ့လုံကြည့်ပြီးတော့မှမနိုင်ဘူးထင်ရင်လည်း ESL ပြန်ပြောင်းလဲရနေရပဲဒီနော်ဒါပေမဲ့တခုတော့ရှိရဲ့ EFL ဖြည့်မယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့ EFL ယူမယ်ဆိုရင်တော့ကျောင်းအစစ်တဲ့ဆောင်းမတစ်ခေါက်ထပ်ဖြည့်ရမှာပေါ့နော်ဒီလိုအမှတ်မီရဆိုမှlevel ခွဲလို့အမှတ်မီရဆိုမှနော်ရှင်တို့တွေယူလို့ရမှာဟုတ်တယ် Okay anyway အဲ့တော့ဒီချက်ပြောချင်တာကMerry Christmas ပါเนาะ Happy New Year Merry Christmas and Happy Independence เนาะသုံးခုစာတစ်ခါရဲပေါင်းပြီးနှုတ်ဆက်လိုက်တယ် Enjoy လဲလို့ chill လဲလို့စာလေးလဲနည်းနည်းပါ a little လေးလို့ Okay ဟုတ်ပြီเนาะ Enjoy your holiday ပါ Okay guys see you next year เนาะ Okay
Next year. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Right, sure. Thank you, sure. See you next
Bye.
This year bye bye